It is Gauntlet time. It is Genei's turn to run. If you don't know how the Gauntlet works, like if this is your first time checking in, you missed a previous run that made it to Classic Town. But we are starting over because that run died. So we will see how this goes. If you don't know how the Gauntlet works, it will be in the description of the video below. First round. Oh, it's Lurker. I'm glad I'm allowed to use loot on Lurker. So I have to find a key. So the official rule is I'm not allowed to use loot with specific game modes as an exception. Once I get into the shelter, I'll actually pull up this little cheat sheet I have that shows which game modes I'm allowed to use loot on. Okay, while you guys are looking at Lurker getting ready to form, I'll say which ones I'm allowed to use here. Trollnado, Lurker, Wraithnado, Twisty the Clown, Your Doom, Taijitu, and Doomsday. But about the Wraithnado one, I'm not allowed to use them on Jacko-Nado. It's only Wraith. I remember when Lurker was first added, a lot of people thought, oh, I wonder what it does when it can no longer target or kill anyone. I used to think that it just stayed still and just contemplated its life choices. But no, it just behaves like a normal tornado after it kills everyone. Though honestly, sometimes I kind of wish it was the former. Very close to the camera. We get to hear extra parts of Lurker's theme that you don't normally get to hear. There we go. There goes Lurker. If you're wondering why I'm allowed to use the shelter key on Lurker, it's because, due to other rules of the challenge, it's literally just instant death. Like, Lurker is pretty much just immediately the end of the challenge, because, in case you didn't know, there is a cheese trick to Lurker if you're by yourself. If you're by yourself, there is a way to cheese Lurker to never hurt you. But I'm not allowed to do that because I'm not allowed to use glitches to, you know, do invincible spot glitches. So yeah, an easy round one. Alright, round two. Classic International Airport. See an immediate shelter key, but that's not entirely the most helpful for, you know, considering the rules of the challenge. Ooh, Freezenado. This could get... Freezenado could potentially be rough, but Freezenado should be pretty easy. So yeah, I'm not allowed to use shelter key. I saw one up here. I just want... Yeah, it was a shelter key. I'm not allowed to use it. So I'm gonna get my hiding spot. I think I'm gonna stay near the shelter just in case it's bonus disasters like atomic bomb or something. So I'm near the shelter in case it's like atomic bomb, or if it's flood, I'm near two very tall buildings. So I'll hopefully be fine. I say hopefully because if you know anything about these maps, and you know that Classic Airport, like all three Classic Airports, love to do a little bit of earthquake simulation.
Earthquake.
Yeah, it pretty much just turns into California for sometimes. Alright, we'll see. Will this mint NATO? No, it will not, so this should be pretty easy. NATO's actually getting pretty close. ice spikes are no longer like too much of a threat. Like they're still pretty dangerous. Like especially if something like that happened over here. But they're not as bad of a threat as they used to be because they no longer insta-kill. And now the event I hate. Oh boy. Another avalanche. Yeah, sneaky little trick about Freezenado avalanche. If you're up against a wall like this, there's not really much avalanche you can do. So keep in mind hitbox is pretty complex. Why? This is Roblox. At the end of the day, this is Roblox. It's gonna be just shy of a perfect end. Yeah, just maybe like a second or two shy of perfect end for Wraithnado team. Anyways, what is there gonna be a bonus disaster? And if there is, what shall it be? Also, ice physics exist. Yay. Alright, no. There is, in fact, no bonus disaster. A very easy round 2. If the Freezenado had minted, like if it was Mintnado, that could have potentially gone out of control. Yeah, an easy round 2. So now we go from Classic International Airport right to Classic Airport 2. What will we get this time? Alright, shelter key, very useful if it's a mode I can use it on. And this is not one I can use it on, it's Zeus. Round 3
I
is
don't know.
Zeus.
You tell me. Sheesh!
Lots of waiting for the actual tornado, huh? Okay, and it spawned in the spot where I literally can't see it. Okay, it's weak. That's a 1 or 2. Depends on how far away it is.
See?
It was a 2, so it was quite far away. I am expecting there to be some lightning. Yeah, there is some metal on this map. There we go. I was ready to run. Here comes the lightning. Now I should probably start making it towards the shelter just in case if it's atomic bomb. Eventually it's going to happen. Eventually it is going to happen. And it didn't. So yeah, easy round 3. So yeah, easy round 3. Alright. Time for round 4, Classic Wild West. Oh, it's Trollnado! Uh-oh, it's Trollnado. There's an evil duck right on that tower. Let's see, and I got 6 Nado. Yeah, it's Troll. It is Trollnado. Nate.
Yeah?
We got Trollnado. Which could be bad. This could get very bad. You know what? And just for fun, I'm gonna grab one of each.
I think I'm done with this. For now.
So my plan is to stay around, like stay near the shelter, just in case Trollnado gives me the enjoy this gift, like and gives me a shelter key, because I am allowed to use loot on Trollnado.
Yeah.
In fact, any game mode that doesn't usually have shelter keys, with the exception of Skirmish, I'm allowed to use the loot for any mode that overwrites the normal loot.
Okay.
And if you're wondering why Skirmish is the exception, it's because there's no one to fight. But anyways, now it's time for Trollnado. If Gauntlet thumbnails weren't the character emblems, then this mode would 100% be the thumbnail. Okay, enjoy this gift. Illumina. Alright, sat down, that's not too bad. Infinity Beyond. Okay, I got sat down twice. Infinity and Beyond is really bad. Okay, get over here is also bad. Unless you completely miss. Oh, it might just blow me up right now. Oh, and that's the end of the run. Trollnado showed no mercy to Genei. And that will be the end of the run. So, without further ado, let's see who will be next. Let's see who will be next on the Gauntlet. It is Soul. Soul will be our next competitor on the Gauntlet. So until then, I will now begin my outro.